Hello my loves, I'm Ellie Frost. Thank you so much for being on my channel where we are talking about the multi-dimensional approach to understanding and rapidly and radically healing during and after narcissistic abuse. And I want to talk in this video about how the narcissist gets protected by your karma and you get caught up in theirs, right? First of all, we've got to go back to what I'm teaching you. That is, this narcissism is not at the core just a personality disorder. It is a spiritual sickness. They have made a deal with the devil. They are literally soul detached, cooperating with an entity of consciousness, which we're calling narcissism. On one level, love is a consciousness, so you can also attach to a different consciousness, but they are literally detached from their souls, cooperating with this entity of consciousness, which a consciousness is really a collection of thoughts, beliefs and ideas run by an energetic that they're all operating from, which is why they will do the exact same sequence. The love bomb, the devalue, the hoover, the discard, on repeat. It is so predictable. Their exact behaviours in it may be different, but the sequence is undeniable. Undeniable, coming from a consciousness, because narcissism is a very limited consciousness. Love, for example, on the other hand, is more than a consciousness, but it's actually very expansive. It's not limited. It's a very abundant, expansive consciousness. Narcissism is a very limited one, so they can only do the same things, and they're all plugged into it. Now, it's an energetic universe and we have free will, right? So if you choose your spirituality, the divine, you get your spiritual protection. But if you are in any way in cohorts with the narcissist, you're now consenting. I'm not saying they haven't put you in traps. I was completely trapped at certain points, but felt like I was. I mean, by all, logical opinions, I was put in traps, big ones, in every way you can think of. In my physical living situation, in my finances, they will do anything they can to get you in a trap because they know you're going to wake up. But while you're still in cohorts, cooperating with that entity, by giving them your energy, our most important resource that we've misunderstood is our energy. We give our energy away in the worst ways, not knowing how valuable this asset is, what it really means, right? So you are basically being a power supply to this entity. If they're siphoning your energy, right, you're the fuel to them. You're fueling the dark side. Not meaning to, but you are. This is how I got very woken up by the divine to stop trying to heal them. I understood that what I was doing was everything that I don't stand for, because I stand for being light in the world. I stand for healing. I stand for transformation. I stand for humanity. And by fueling me, thinking I was trying to heal them, but what I was really doing was fueling them. You can't heal another person. They have to heal themselves. You can be an excellent channel that people can heal through. And that's part of what I do with people, but we all heal ourselves and we all have to choose it, right? The narcissist is choosing the dark side. Someone in my group said, well, what about their spirit guides and their ancestors? Oh, the divine will talk to a narcissist and they will laugh in the face. They think they're better than God. They'll often say things like that. They do get messages, they ignore them. And that's why the divine gives them karma. Often, the divine will give them blessings. You were probably one of the biggest blessings in this narcissist's life. I've always been on a spiritual path, right? It's not just a test for me when God puts me in front of someone. Sometimes it's a test for them, yeah? When you're on a spiritual path, you're obedient to your course, your purpose. And sometimes you're not knowing the test on both sides, right? God's seeing how faithful you can be, and then how much you're going to trust him to come into your power. And you're the test for someone else to see what they're going to choose, right? So that then they get delivered karma. At the moment, I think karma is delivering more packages than Amazon, as we are raising the consciousness on the planet, because the divine wants the balance in. But here's the issue with it, right? So they enmesh with you in your energy field, which means that you do have spiritual protection and they get part of that and part of your good karma, but the whole thing gets joined. So you also get some of their karma coming at you. Have you ever been in a situation with a narcissist when you're enmeshed with them and nothing in your life works? Things that used to work aren't working? You might be thinking, I don't agree with this person, but you're still energizing them. Energizing is a good word because we're powering them up. So therefore, you're getting that karma. You're now getting the karma from being enmeshed with their energetic. Yeah? Less of your spiritual protection, more of their karma. I can remember distinctly times when I was with my ex-narcissist and thinking, why is everything coming down in my life like this? Right? I'm an excellent manifester when I'm a pure channel. Right? I remember one day I decided to meet him just to be nice or whatever. I mean, everything that day was going wrong. I had a hair appointment, a hairdresser that I'd spent a lot of money with and tipped very heavily. I like being abundant with people. And I mean, the way she treated me that day was terrible. And I was like, where is this coming from? Thing after thing was going wrong. Why? Because I had now let my energy be a supply for him. And I was now connected to his karma. Now, his life's getting better because he's not facing his true karma. It's like a balance. Right? So the balancing act is actually where things weren't working in his life, more things were working because he was tapped into my field, but more things in my life weren't working because I was also tapped into his. So they often get an energy surge, right? Because they're used to just siphoning off other people, right? And they don't have a lot to give. They're takers. So like they have karma, but they also have like not a lot of like, they don't have a lot to give. They're just there to take. So their field is just void a lot of the time, right? But you get what is due to come to them to some extent at you. If this makes sense. It's a spiritual game. If you understand the spiritual context of narcissism, you will stop questioning so many things in your life, including how can you get in your power again and step away. You've got to connect to yourself spiritually, ultimately, if you can. Now, you don't have to believe in a particular religion for that, and some narcissists are in religious positions. If anyone is fearing you, if you hear a scripture and you are put into fear, that man is not speaking it from the way God intended. A scripture used correctly from love makes you feel empowered, makes you feel clarity, makes you feel strong, makes you feel set free, makes you feel forgiven. Any scripture being used in a different way is not being used in the right way. I'm telling you that for sure. It's not from the divine. So just because someone says they're from God, how do you feel around that person? Do you feel set free? Do you feel expanded? Do you feel forgiven? Do you feel hopeful? Do you feel strong? Do you feel you're stronger than your enemies, basically? Because when you're working with the divine, there is absolutely nothing in your way. Nothing. The things that they can try and put on you, the deceit, the lies, the betrayal, the court cases, whatever. All it takes is you really connecting. Being sovereign with yourself, being sovereign with your source, not making them your source of anything. That's the biggest blasphemy on the planet. They are your source. That's not true. And it's against the divine. God's your source. I have to say it that way because I don't know any other way to say it. So if you think this is some kind of, this isn't a religious channel necessarily in that I'm talking about spiritual principle. But the point is this: if I make any human being my source of safety, security, validation, love, money, I am not in alignment with my spiritual truth. When I'm sovereign, I am. Which means that no man can put this stuff on me. Which means that I am not looking for a man to tell me what I get to have in my life. I'm trusting my manifestation in co-creation with the divinity. I feel a bit hot and sweaty. Getting a bit hot and sweaty on this one. Excuse me, guys. I don't know if I should say that, but I'm not going to redo the video. So the truth is I'm human and sometimes I get a bit warm. It's a bit warm in here. But anyway, right, especially when I channel. So the point is, right, if I am believing that person, that entity, that control situation has more power than God, then I'm denying the divine and I'm denying the divinity in me, right? Which means that I'm giving my power away. And I'm not trusting the spirituality of it. If you can harness your sovereignty, which is that you are a source of your own survival, security, love, appreciation, validation, support, and manifestation of your true life, which is the life in your heart to receive, right? Your true desires, then no man gets to take it away from you. Any obstacle put in your way, which they'll try and do if they're narcissists, it will be turned over. right? It will be turned over and more karma to them. And at the moment, as I'm saying, as we are readdressing this balance on the planet by more of us waking up, more of us understanding the spiritual truth of it, karma is delivering more packages than Amazon. It's being hit, because it's us that's in the way, in our lack of awareness and in our consent. Right? Not just contact, consent, spiritually, psychically. If you are in the love bomb, if you are in the rumination, if you are romanticizing the narcissist, if you are giving your energy, not just your time, not just your physical presence, your energy in the energetic realm. It's an energetic universe. When you come to me and say, I want to manifest abundance, love, joy, things in your life, I'm going to teach you your energy, right? Your energy matters. Your focus, how you put your thoughts, beliefs, actions in energetic field matters so much. It's an energetic universe. Much more than it's a practical one. What we do on the physical plane is just a result of how we've managed our energy, right? What shows up and we receive from the physical world is just a reflection of how we've managed our energy. This is the truth. This is how it works. So your energy, you're watering plants. You're planting seeds and you're watering those seeds and you're manifesting fruits in your life. But where is it going? Your thoughts matter. Don't let them siphon your energy. Your attention and focus matters. Your time matters, right? But your energy. When I teach you how to heal your body, you will see, like in the stuff on here, the tools, and in my course, Sovereign, you will see that you don't have to. It doesn't have to take a long time, but when you start using your energy differently, your focus differently, clearing your energy, respecting your energy, understanding your energy, the whole thing changes. Your energy and emotions are very, very important in this, right? Emotions are our messengers to what's going on, but we don't want to act on them in the way we've been taught or not been shown how to sometimes. But if you get the spiritual context, you will start not only understanding your power, but understanding how you're giving it away, how you're fueling the wrong thing, and how to come back into a connection. Stop seeking it from unhealthy things. Connection is spiritual connection with the planet, with each other, with the truth of the divine. Be on purpose. Be living a life that makes sense to you, that has meaning. Purpose to me just means meaningful in your life. Success to me just means fulfillment. We've all got a very unique signature on this planet, very unique purpose, very unique experiences we came for. It's not to be compared to someone else because it's unique to you. Very unique things we want to experience on this planet, right? In terms of abundance, joy, relationships, things we want to do, right? And things we actually came to do, to be part of the whole and the collective. The narcissist is a spiritual war because they're taking the light off their purpose. And we think we're doing the right thing and trying to heal them. That's not correct, right? But the sad thing is, it will take you away from your contribution. Your energy matters. The energy you give your community, your children, it matters. It can change people's lives. It's just your energy, your way of being. If you can hold a different energetic of more love and more peace on the planet, other people gravitate to it. It transmutes things. Energy is one of the most misunderstood things that we are. You're an energetic being primarily, right? I will talk more about this. Welcome to May. Happy May, happy 1st of May. We need to talk about the multidimensional stuff as well as the practical stuff, because solving a problem on the wrong level, Einstein said this, you can't solve a problem with the same level of thinking that created it. Einstein was known as a genius, and he's talking about vibration, which means you can't solve narcissism just on the physical plane. That's the problem that's creating it. We're labeling something and not understanding the vibration, the energy, where it came from. Einstein talks a lot about energetics. Many great teachers in history have. There's a reason for it, right? You haven't got to get too complicated. You know this inside of you. You know how, if you go into anything with a narcissist or a toxic person, you're in a vortex. Your energy gets sucked out of you and you show up differently. Right? You know, when you're around other people and you're more expanded, not contracted, you can easily heal. You can easily start freeing up potential in your body. Like your energy field changes, your consciousness changes so that you can elevate, not contract. It's kind of like that. I'm going to talk more about it. Just giving you that for today. If you want to join Sovereign, it's open now for I say warm up, but it's the welcome in for 2 weeks. But there's exercises, there's work to do, pre-work to do, and then the modules launch on the 15th. But the whole thing is you know, it's not just a warm-up, like it's part of the work. So let me know if you want to join that. I'll put the link in the description. Other than that, see it for what it is. Understand you are an energetic being. You are more than your body. You are more than your mind. You are more than your physicality. You are actually much, much bigger than that. You are a soul. Your soul isn't in your body. Your soul is more expanded. Your body's in your soul. You are full of intelligence. You are full of power. And you have the ability to connect spiritually, which will literally change everything in your life. Anything you feel disconnected from is just you not being connected to you, self-partnered, self-focused and sovereign in yourself and with your higher self, your creator, right? Your spiritual truth, whatever that is for you. It gets to be what it is for you. But knowing that helps you come into alignment with connection and truth and power rather than being siphoned and just a battery source for evil on earth. That's how it kind of really is. All right, my loves, lots of love. Any comments, let me know, and I'll speak to you soon.